opening a business is not easy. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 best pieces of advice that I received that have helped me to continue and build my business over the last 3 years. I'm Paul, and welcome to my channel. Now, I'm no expert in business, and I'll be the first one to tell you that. I've been educated in education. I'm a teacher by trade. There are 3 key pieces of advice that really helped me to start my business and to grow it. And today, I want to share those pieces of advice with you. I'm a very creative person. Ideas come to me out of nowhere. So, when I was starting my business, I had a really big idea and I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I spent weeks developing it. I then went ahead and pitched my idea to a good friend of mine. And he was very impressed. He said, "Paul, this is a fantastic idea. Only one question for you. What's your market?" I had a fantastic idea and nobody to sell it to. The first piece of helpful advice that I received for starting my business is to know my market. When you know who you're going to be selling to, you can develop a better product. If you develop a product without a market, you've just got a fancy idea with no market. You're not going to make any money from that. So first thing you need to do is make sure to study your market. Figure out who you want to sell something to, and then develop the product. So the second piece of advice is launch your product as soon as possible so that it can evolve. I studied my market, I had a great product, and I was ready to launch. So I pitched my new idea to a potential business partner. And he said, "Paul, this is all great, you've got a wonderful business plan, but the thing is, that means nothing until it's actually running." So he said, "You need to launch this as soon as possible and then grow your business off of the feedback. The plan is great, but don't stick to the plan. Develop a business plan. Yes, you need that, but you also need feedback on the product that you developed to get your business running even further. So get that product out in people's hands as soon as possible so that you can get feedback as soon as possible, and use that feedback to make your product better and reach more people." The third piece of advice that I received has probably been one of the most helpful pieces of advice when starting a business. You see, when you're running a business, people are coming in contact with your product day in and day out and giving you feedback on how they feel about the product. And you know what? This is the third piece of advice. Feedback is feedback. It's just that. You can either take it or leave it. You don't have to take everybody's feedback seriously. Develop your product. Know what works for you and your market. Don't take people's feedback personally. If you see that the feedback is a really good idea, yes, go ahead, put that to use. Grow your business off of it. However, if somebody gives you some feedback and you don't really agree with it, you don't have to follow through with it. Feedback is feedback. Take it or leave it. It's your choice. You're the boss. So yeah, those 3 pieces of advice really helped me for starting a business. When I finally opened up my co-working space, I knew that there was a need in my community for a co-working space. We had no shared office space in our community. It was an immediate need, and today we had a healthy community of people working in our space. The second piece of advice, I launched this co-working space not knowing how it would go. As people came in, they gave me feedback, some ideas, and I took those and we evolved the co-working space based off of those ideas. Finally, feedback. I've had hundreds of people give me feedback on this space. Some of it I really appreciated, and some of it I just had to throw in the trash because I knew it did not fit our model. So what kind of business are you launching? What kind of ideas do you have? Have you run that by some people? Does your business idea meet a need in your market, in your community? Have you launched your idea and tried it with others? How about feedback? Are you ready to take unsolicited feedback from others and accept it or throw it away? This video is an extension of my business. So you can help me as an entrepreneur by making sure to like and subscribe to this channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for helping me take my ideas and put them to market. I appreciate you. Please give me feedback. I might take it or I might leave it, but I really appreciate it. Have a great day.